know the camera would be so handsome. Come in, come in. I'm Mommabu and I'm LA's biggest cheapskate. I live in LA with my 2 kids and my husband. I have a cat named Poho. And currently I'm not working right now, but I am a full-time cheapskate. And my husband does something, I don't even know what he does, but anyways, my phone number is 555. Oh, I actually can't give you guys my phone number because the producer said something about my safety or something. Ever since I was little, I grew up in Mexico and I just grew up real poor, and we only ate beans and rice, and that was pretty much all we ate because it was like the cheapest thing you can eat in Mexico. That show has been stuck with me, that instinct to be cheap, you know. It makes me like feel bad inside anytime I spend a lot of money, and also I like being cheap. I like spending a lot of money because then I get extra money for myself. Not only do I have to worry about rent, but you also gotta pay some bills like the water bill, and that can be like pretty expensive, especially when you have a husband that takes too much fire and he poops a lot. So I don't like to flush the toilet too many times because, you know, Daddy Boo's been pooping everywhere, man. So instead, I have a solution that I found which really works for me. So anytime I take a shower, I put a bucket in the shower. Once the bucket's all filled up, I use it to flush the toilet because all you gotta do is pour the bucket into the toilet and it'll flush for you. And that's how you save water and be resourceful. So some of the necessities in life can be pretty expensive, like soap. So this is what I do to get away from that. So basically, what I do is I get my bag and then I put like little plastic bags inside of my bag. So anytime I go to like my friend's house or like the mall or something like that, anytime I go and use their bathroom, I pull out my little plastic baggies and I go put the soap in there. And then when I get home, I'll refill my soap bottles, and then I never have to spend any money on soap. As you probably noticed, for the past a lot of years now, I've been wearing the same outfit for like a trillion years. And that's because you only need one outfit, and plus outfits can be real expensive. You know, the clothes I like are pretty expensive, like Louis Vuitton and Gucci, but like some of the outfits are like more than my rent, and you know, man, I need to focus on paying my rent first. As you can see, I will have these shoes. I've been wearing these since I was 10 years old and they still fit me, which, I mean, I'm not complaining. And anyways, I have these pants. I got them on like Kohl's. I got these both at Kohl's. I actually got a little caca stain from Poho when I was cleaning the litter box. But I don't know if you guys noticed, but a long time ago, when I first started doing YouTube, I used to wear this dress, but my daughter actually sharded on it and it just made my dress go black. And it left a real big stain, so you know, man, I couldn't deal with that anymore, so I decided to throw it away. But that was the only other outfit I had. I think it did an upgrade from my last dress. I like using a lot of cleaning utensils, so what I do to mop my floors is this. So I get a broom, and at the end of the broom, I'll set down a rag and I'll use it to mop. It works even better than using a regular mop because this, you can actually take off the little rag piece, dip it in water, and then put it back on the broom, and it works amazing. I would totally recommend it. Okay, not only is the water bill pretty expensive, but the electricity bill is pretty expensive. So during nighttime, I don't like to use the lights even if there's guests over. So what I do is I go to Costco and buy this real cheap like Jesus candles, and then I light them during the nighttime, and I just use them how like the old people used to do it back in the day. Just light a candle and it works just as fine. One time I even stepped on a needle, but I mean, it's worth it because I don't gotta pay any electricity. We don't have any Wi-Fi or internet, and you know, with this generation, that is like a necessity to have. But you know, it's just so expensive. But I have a solution that I told them that we can have. So our neighbors, amazing internet. They're very rich. So what I do is I get on top of my trampoline, and that's where I get the signal too, because it works kind of in the back of our backyard. I stand on top of the trampoline, and that's the only place I'll do my internet or watch YouTube and stuff because I have perfect internet. I got a signal! Alright guys, so you're probably wondering, how did they even get their internet password? Well, this is what I did since I'm such a genius. I called every internet company I could think of, and I finally found their internet company, and I pretend I was them. Anyways, I had to reset the whole freaking thing, and now I know their internet password. And I think they're kind of upset because one time I heard their dad yelling, "Who reset the internet password?" But I think he blamed one of his kids. Like I said in previous videos, I am a shopaholic and I love shopping. I love to buy clothes, makeup, you name it, I love shopping. But I mean, when you're a cheapskate, you can't do a lot of shopping, and that was real difficult for me. I felt like I needed to go to rehab or something and not spend a lot of money. But I got a solution. So what I did is I cut up all my credit cards so I couldn't use any of my credit cards, and every single dollar that was in my bank account, I have it underneath my mattress. Probably shouldn't have said that, but oh well. But anyways, I put every single dollar underneath my mattress, and then I can only put $1 in my purse per day, and that prevents me anytime I go out, I can only spend $1. It's kind of sad because I can only buy like a candy or something. But at least I don't have to spend all my money and be in debt. Alright, so I'll try to save up my $1 every single day until it's that one time of the month where I have to go buy the groceries. And yes, I only buy groceries once a month because I buy a lot of food. So I'll usually go overboard and buy too much stuff, and I won't have enough money because, you know, I can only save $1 a day. So what I do is I go outside and I ask people for money, but they usually think I'm homeless, so they give me money. And then I go back inside and buy my groceries. But sometimes they'll even cry too because I am such a good actress. Okay, here in LA it gets pretty hot, especially in the summer. It is like 1,000 degrees and I can handle it. And especially not having air conditioning. I can't even install air conditioning because it's like in the thousands of dollars. And that is way out of my price zone. So what I do is, instead of paying thousands of dollars for air conditioning, I spend like $20. I know that's kind of a lot of money. $20 on ice packs. One for me, Malibu, my other daughter, and Daddy Boo. And we all get our own ice packs and we put them in the freezer, and then they work just as good. So what I do is I tape it to my neck because that's where it cools you down the most. And I mean, sometimes I do get a brain freeze because I do put them on my head. But definitely worth not spending thousands of dollars. Art is so overrated, okay, guys? Like, you can buy like a squiggly doodle for like $1 million, and I don't understand. So what I do is I make my kids make their own squiggly doodles, and they look just as good. And they are priceless because no one can buy my squiggly doodles because they are for my kids, and they mean the world to me. And you mean they look just as good. You can't even tell the difference. This mine was for free. Another thing that I do is I only use a little strip of tape, and that way it'll last me years. I couldn't convince my whole family to do this, but at least they don't have to pay for my shower bill because you guys are to find me at the ocean taking a shower. Basically, I just bring my bathing suit and I bring some soap with me, and you know, it just works just as good. It just gotta watch out for the lifeguards because they're gonna be watching you. They don't like when I put soap in the water, but I mean, they won't be catching me do that because I bring a special underwater purse with me, and they won't even be able to tell that I'm actually taking the shower. Sometimes people think it's crazy, but it's really not because I'm saving the environment by not using water. The seaweed is actually real good for your skin, and I just rub it all over my face, and it's like a exfoliator. I even try to convince Daddy Boo to like cut off the water, all of the water out, but apparently you need water to live and to drink and stuff, so I wasn't able to do that, unfortunately. Alright guys, I think it's time for you guys to go. I'm getting tired now and I need to go sleep. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed me being very cheap. And make sure you guys have subscribed to my daughter's YouTube channel, Malibu Rocks One. And go follow her Instagram at Malibu Rocks One. It helps pay off the bills. So, I'll see you guys next Tuesday. Peace.